Hello and welcome back to the UHM Alpha Wolf Fallout New Vegas playthrough. We are back for part 2 of the Taking Out the Trash installment of this series. So, without further ado, let's jump right into continuing my shit list with the one and only Kaiser himself.
Figures.
And now we kill that bald, ugly son of a bitch.
Like that. Caesar's dead. Bet he didn't see this coming when he was having his coffee this morning. Still, it's not gonna stop the Legion. It might not even slow them down.
Thank you, Mr. Buzzkill.
Yeah. That was some kind of stunt we pulled. Whatever happens from here on out, we killed that prick in the middle of this fortress. Ought to give the rest of them something to think about. Yeah. We're near a Legion slave camp now. I've been here before. Let's get one thing straight. I see any crimson, I'm taking a shot. You don't like that, you're on your own.
Do you not remember what we just did? I don't think I will mind.
I don't think I'd hold it against you.
So now we return to Cottonwood Cove, where I am going to finish off the Legion, or at least what I can do, while still not doing the final mission of the story. And at first, I'm going to try to go to the Overlook to do some sniping, and we'll see how this turns out. At this point, I am trying to be really careful with my shots because I don't want to hit the slaves that are in a cage on the other side of that building there with the blast radius for my explosive ammunition. Alright, hunting rifle is out. It is time for some sloppy medium range combat. Amazing how I was able to acquire all that off a chunk of leg. Starting here is where I start to get really fucking frustrated because it seems like every time I'm just about ready to release the slaves out of this cage, another fucking Legion member shows up and just keeps prolonging this shit. And here the Wild Wastelander thing shows up because of this, the phrase, which is Latin for Romans go home, Which, just look at the way Kaiser's Legion is dressed. That one's pretty fucking self-explanatory. Fuck, like I said, every single time right before I release them, another guy shows up and eats shit.
Please, sir, take pity on us. Free us, please. Thank you. I don't think we'll ever be able to repay you, but we'll do our best one day, once I found a place to settle.
And now, to earn some brownie points with the NCR, we head back to the Overlook to get ready to release this tanker of radioactive waste into the camp and essentially do an eye for an eye with Camp Searchlight and get them some revenge.
Hello.
You back. What can I do for you? The Rangers at Echo have been keeping an eye on that place. It's relatively new, but those bastards have already dug in. They appear to be running a slave trading operation, and it also seems to be one of the primary crossing points for Legion raiding parties. If you could scout out the camp, bring back any intel on troop movement or plans for future raids, the Rangers could put that information to good use. Also, if you're any good at covert ops, I would love to get a bug planted on their radio. So far, we've been unable to crack their encryption. What? How'd you pull it off? That's exactly what we needed to put a cork in that camp. The Legion won't be moving through there anytime soon. It's a fitting revenge for Searchlight. Thanks for taking care of those bastards for us.
Yeah, I wasn't being cute with that eye for an eye comment. That's actually the name of the quest in which you release those barrels into the camp. And now I'm heading over to Nelson, where I'm going to take out a real small Legion camp, where there aren't that many there, but still it is technically controlled by the Legion. And, I mean, I've already taken out 2 huge camps. Why not just take out this little dinky shit one? I've played this game so many times, the reason I'm looking off to the side there is I know once you're an enemy of the Legion, this is an area where you do get attacked by an assassin party of theirs.
We're getting close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
For the last time, I don't care.
Damn right. You and I, we're just a couple of problem solvers.
And there is the assassin party I was telling you about.
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson. Oh, heck. I've heard of you. Supposed to be a regular hero or something, ain't that right? But maybe you're a little too reputable to get involved in some dirty work for the Republic. Well, I'll be damned. Looks like you've got some dirt in you after all. If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp. But since that's not likely, you could help me take out the Legion's trooper hostages. I'm a ranger. They're troopers. Different branches. I don't have authority over them, even though they're as green as a super mutant's backside. Besides, they'd probably start crying as soon as they saw the hostages get so much as a bruise. No, they don't got the stomach for it. The troopers won't go down into camp with their comrades at risk. Dirty game the Legion likes to roll out whenever they get a chance. Problem is, Ranger Milo doesn't want to play. If we take out the hostages, they've got squat for leverage. Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10 to 1. You want to go down there and try to haul those crippled boys off those poles? You're dumber than you look.
Fuck you two.
That's a shame. Well, let me know if you change your mind, or those Legion sons of bitches will be holed up in Nelson for weeks. Hey, hold on. Just so you know, if you go down into that camp, one of two things is gonna happen. Either that little head of yours is gonna sail into the Colorado courtesy of a Legion machete, or they're gonna try to make friends with you. And if I find out you're friends with the Legion, I'll put a lump of lead through your skull as soon as you pop it back up over the ridge. Are we clear? Much obliged.
Now get out of my way and let the master show you how to get it done.
Eat this! from me.
Another kill. Like that?
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Mercy killing's a last resort. I'm glad you recognized we had options.
And since I know that there's a landmine somewhere on that road back up to Ranger Milo, I decide to try and go around and see if I can avoid that landmine by not getting on the road till we go a little further up here. Didn't work.
Cons are history. It serves them right.
Howdy. What's the word?
A fucking courier just did a job that your supposed elite ass couldn't do.
I have to admit, I didn't think you could do it. Guess that makes me the sap and you the hero. I'm not authorized to pay for contract work, but here's something for the effort, and I'll make sure everyone hears about what you did. Thanks.
Right.
Next up on my shit list are the powder gangers. First, I am going to head to Vault 19. So what I did was I fast traveled to an area just to the right of where we first ran into Driver Nafai in the last episode. And my plan was to take a route that runs a different way around Black Mountain, which is that area you see off in the distance there that has the satellite dish on top of the mountain. Because I was pretty sure there were no death claws on this route. Trying to go off memory from a playthrough I did probably like 3 or 4 years ago. And that's just one of the small fails and problems I run into along the way. So get ready to have a good laugh at my sorry ass's expense. shooting at a Deathclaw and either not killing it on your first shot with a sniper rifle or just straight up missing like I did twice there is probably the most deflating feeling in this entire series, especially since they are probably the single most scary-ass monsters that when you just hear them thumping towards you in your headset, you know you are so boned. So after that little run-in, I get to thinking maybe I'm heading the wrong way. That can't possibly be the right way if I am encountering Deathclaws. So, after making sure no more are getting ready to run after me, I decide to go a different way at that fork in the road. And with the discovery of the Repcon headquarters, it starts to dawn on me that I am probably going the wrong way, and I was pretty pissed off. I keep going a little further than I realize. Nope, time to turn my sorry ass around and head back to the Deathclaws.
spotted.
Now you might be wondering, clearly you are running into a lot of death claws, Alpha Wolf. Why are you still going this way? Well, I'm a fucking idiot, that's why. I literally almost shit myself when that happened while I was playing it. I mean, I didn't even hear the footsteps thumping towards me. I just got clocked from behind. I was scared out of my fucking mind. And right now, words cannot describe how much I am just mashing the shit out of the B button trying to get the Pip-Boy to come up. That's why I actually left that Pip-Boy scene in there for the sake of being able to say that for this part of the video, as I continue to just shit myself as death claws are coming from everywhere. Now this road here is probably the road I remember from that playthrough where I ran into minimal to no deathclaws on that one playthrough, not the deathclaw infested mountainous hellhole terrain I just traversed. Finally here. I made it a hell of a lot more interesting than I had to be, but finally arrived at Vault 19. Now I'm ready to kill some people. Get a nice trippy view of that dude's head exploding as my super stim pack wears off. And with that, I bring my two-part episode of my genocidal rampage to a close. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook. There's a link in the description. And if you did not like this video, thumbs down, negative comment, and until next time, this has been UHM Alpha Wolf. Have a good one.